But Drake's music right now isn't unlistenable. Lil Wayne, what Lil Wayne did this week was unlistenable. From beats, sometimes to bars, from features. That's unlistenable. No one with ears wants to listen to that.
So, I've been hearing a lot of discourse about one of my favorite rappers, Lil Wayne. My favorite rapper, all-time favorite rapper. And I might be a little late on this, but I wanted to give the Carter 6 some time to be out, to make sure that I was listening to what I was listening to. And I just get the feeling that I don't think a lot of people are listening to what I'm listening to. I'm not understanding the whole issue we're having with our boy Lil Wayne. And what I mean by that is, I've heard a lot of this album be like, he's washed, a lot of people on this album say, he's washed, he's this, was he even ever good? I'm disappointed because of this album, it's not a Carter album, But what the fuck is a Carter album even? That's my thing. I thought the Carter was what he made. Like, and this is coming from someone who makes music, right? I'm not just like a person that's listening to music and just commenting on it. No hate to anyone that's doing that. But this is coming from someone who actually genuinely, like, I love music. Like, I put my own creative passion into it, and I listen to music and I want to hear what other people are making, because it's like it fills me with joy. I love it. I love to hear people and what they have created. And the Carter was one of the things where it was like, that's something. And it seemed like it held a huge standard to people. And the thing is that I was listening to Dedication 6, the Reloaded one, and it's the one where he, after the songs, he's doing like little interviews and stuff, and answering questions. And one of the questions, I don't remember which track it was, but one of the questions he gets asked is, why is the Dedication mixtape so important in the culture? And his answer was, because the culture says it's important. And the thing is, all that to say, Lil Wayne made the Carter, like, he made it. That's his thing. He was like, all right, this is what it is. The culture sat there and said, this is what it means to us, and this is what we're going to put the standard as to it. And we're going to give it this standard. We're going to give it this. Whenever all he's ever done is just make music. All he's ever done is just sit there and make what he thought was good. That's it. He's never been, like, he's from the South, and he rapped like an East Coast rapper in the beginning. And that was the whole thing. It's like, he's rapping different. Then he starts getting better. Then he starts, after rapping and being like, Set Carter 2 comes around, I'm the best rapper alive. He wants to fucking mixtape era. Then he wants to go around and he wants to fucking do some other shit, some rock shit, some other shit. And that's dope. He's sitting there, the tat on his head, I am music. That's his thing. He's making and pushing waves in music. That's been his whole thing. And the culture itself put this identity on him that, he's at this standard and he has to reach this point every time he releases something. And while yes, he set himself up for that by being the best, by saying he's the best rapper alive, he also is just making music. And whenever I listen to the Carter 6, I get a very I see a Wayne that's in like a way better place than he's almost ever been. Like, like a Wayne like this hasn't been around since I feel like Carter 4, where he's making just fun shit, like just straight fun shit. That's all he's doing, is just make some cool fun shit. Carter 4 was not a fucking grandiose fucking Carter 2 kind of album, Carter 3 kind of album. It was the straight hits. It was John, Blunt Blowing, 6 Foot, 7 Foot, How to Love, How to Hate, fucking Mega Man, like all these songs back to back. And it's Nightmares at the Bottom. It's all these songs back to back, and it's like none of these were Carter 2 vibes whatsoever. It was him taking the newer sounds that he's hearing, the way the new music is going, and putting out an album. And I fucking loved it whenever it came out. And looking back at it, it's still a timeless album. I feel like one of his most timeless albums, the Carter 4. And I don't see why the Carter 6 can't be thrown in the same conversation whenever it's just him doing timeless music. Now there are some, we can get into it. There are some songs, like there's one skip for me personally on this whole album. It's that Days song, because that's him clearly appealing to a certain type of audience, I feel like, but then again, it's something that his daughter also said, where it's like a lot of these songs can be played in music. I'm getting like a lot of musical vibes from this. And there's a whole other part of the discourse where, oh, well, he wanted to perform for the Super Bowl and this is what he put out. I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about the fact that a lot of these songs are gonna go crazy live. Loki's theme live, I feel like hearing that and being in a place where that's happening live, whatever he has for his tour for that, like that's gas. Like whatever, that's such a fun song. And to sit there and be like, oh yeah, this is shit. Like that's not gonna go hard live. Like that wouldn't go hard at a fucking Super Bowl if he was able to pull it off. Just any like a lot of these songs could be live shows. A lot like, great live songs. Like I feel like he definitely, from a music perspective, he thought more about performing live on this album for sure than he did Funeral or Carter 5 for sure. He thought about, oh, I can perform these songs live. I can have fun doing these. And that's why he's touring off of this. I saw Sean C, he was like, he's gonna tour off this? Like,
oh, it's just like, bro, I won't say your legacy depending on it, but like, how are you touring to this?
Put on some.
Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Because homie definitely put thought into making some live music. And to sit there and say, oh, this music just isn't worthy of being live, or isn't worthy of Wayne and what he's capable of putting out, like, I just feel like that's a little disrespectful. I don't know. I feel like we're bullshitting our goat too much here a little bit. I ain't gotta be, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But there are a lot of songs on this album that can be played for sure. I listened to it yesterday before I made this. I was like, I want to listen to this again. I want to make sure, because I've been listening to it, had some songs. There was only one song that I skipped, and it was that Day song. Every song was fire, pretty much. I mean, the thing is, people talk about that peanuts to an elephant song. Look, brother, I don't know. I don't know if you haven't listened to Mamma Mia on Funeral, but it's like, that's the thing. It's like, brother sits here and hops on crazy beats all the time. He hops on, and that's the whole point of, I don't know, I wouldn't say that's the whole point, but that's definitely like an artistic thing to do. It's like, you hear something and it's like, no one would do this. No one would do this because they shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna fuck around and try it. I'm gonna see what's up. And it's like one of those things where you could give that beat to anybody and not anyone's gonna do what Wayne did to it. Granted, it might not be the best, it might not be what you like, but ain't nobody gonna do what Wayne did, I feel like. Ain't nobody gonna do it as good, I feel like. Well, I don't want to say all that, but it's like, I just feel that we put a little too much hate on this Carter 6 album, and everyone was like, this is bullshit, whenever I don't think people just listened to it enough. People didn't, like, I don't know. I fuck with it. I fuck with the whole shit. I fucked with the Carter 6. I thought it was cool. I think to sit here and be like, oh, Wayne is not good. Wayne was never good. It's some bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Listen to his unreleased, listen to his mixtapes, even recent. Not bad. Like, they're not bad. He has some of the greatest rapping ever. Dedication 6 alone will make me sit here and say he's the greatest rapper ever, for sure. Because we're just not gonna sit here and put this disrespect on my dog's name. That's just not gonna happen. Because my dog is still killing shit. I feel like he's still killing shit. Maybe y'all disagree. I'd like to understand. I'd like to know. I'd like to understand where this whole thing came from. Because I thought it was cool. I thought Lil Wayne was dope. And I was excited for this album, and I just wasn't disappointed. I didn't feel any disappointment. I was like, one skip. Damn. It was better than Funeral. Funeral has a few skips on that bitch. Sadly, Carter 5 is, I mean, in line with the Carter series, it goes along, I feel like, with the growth. The whole growth of the Carter, like, he definitely grew. And you could definitely feel, he feels happier on this record. I don't know. I just feel like there's some bullshit there. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'd like to understand. Apparently, I'm in the minority on this because I think the album wasn't that bad. I mean, overall, I don't like the number ratings or whatever, but shit, a good at least 7.58, like shit, at least around there. Like, it wasn't like the worst album ever. It was pretty solid. I thought it was pretty solid. I enjoyed most of the songs on that hoe. Like, I thought it was pretty solid. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I'd like to understand where everybody's coming from. Like I said, maybe I'm a little late on this, but I just want to understand the whole discourse of why we think, Lil Wayne ain't the GOAT no more. Or why he might have never been the GOAT or whatever. I don't know. That's just my thing. It's Canvas K. Let me know what you think. Peace.